Thalassemia is purely a genetic disease. It actually transmits from one generation to other generation. Thalassemia is directly related to red blood cells. There are two parts, like the iron part and the globin, that means the protein part. This thalassemia, the gene defect directly related with the globin protein synthesis. There are two kind of proteins, alpha proteins and beta proteins. In Sri Lanka, the majority are beta thalassemia problems. If there's some problem in the beta globin synthesis, so the lifespan of a red blood cells is normally about 120 days. But in this disease, the lifespan reduced up to 30 to 60 days. So the hemoglobin content or red blood cell content in the body is going down. So these children become anemia. In these people, we call there are some group, like there's a group called thalassemia carriers. That means normally this beta globin synthesis mainly depend on the 11th chromosome pair. There are two chromosomes, one from the father, one from the mother. These thalassemia carriers, right? One chromosome is having a defected gene, that means disease gene, right? But the other chromosome is a normal. So the normal gene normally depress the disease gene. So in the thalassemia carriers, they don't have the disease. Like you and me, we can't find the thalassemia carriers from outside, right? But the only thing is they are having a small genetic defect inside their body. When two thalassemia carriers marry, there is a 25% of chance to become a baby, a thalassemia major patient. 4 to 6 months, these children we see there are signs and symptoms like pallor, losing weight, and also less active, and they are more prone to infections. That's how we find the disease. Then thereafter we have to do certain tests. By that we can confirm whether the patient is a thalassemia major patient or otherwise a thalassemia trait or some kind of other varieties of thalassemia. If father and mother got a thalassaemic baby, that means from the beginning this child we have to transfuse blood monthly for their lifetime. This transfused blood contain iron. So these babies inside their body, the iron is accumulating and it exceeds the normal levels. So these accumulated iron, or we call it excess iron, deposited in everywhere, right? You see like in the heart, in the liver, in the pancreas, in their endocrine organs like pituitary gland, thyroid gland, like that, right? Skin, right? Almost everywhere. So this excess iron, it acts as a foreign body, where this excess iron disrupt the normal function of an organ. When it deposits in the heart, it disrupts the normal function of the heart. So it disrupts the normal function of the endocrine organs like pituitary, thyroid, like that, right? Parathyroid, right, like that, right? So it disrupts the normal function of the hormones. So that means you get the hormone diseases. You get delayed secondary sexual characteristics, right? Like that, you get so many endocrine problems.
මට මාස 3න් තමයි තැලසීමියා තියෙන කියන අන්දර ගත්තේ. මාස 3 ඉඳන්ම බ්ලඩ් දෙනවා. ඊට අමතරව තව ඩෙස්ප්‍රායර් දෙනවා. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක ගහනකොට බඩට ගහන්නේ. එතකොට ටිකක් වේදනාවක් තියෙනවා. ඒකල ඒක පැය 12ක් පමණ අපි මේ තියාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනගේ මල්ලි කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. එයාටත් මේ තැලසීමියා තියෙන. එයාට මෙහාට එනවා බ්ලඩ් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆියුෂන්. එයාට අවුරුදු 12ක් විතර. බ්ලඩ් එකේ ඉඳන් ඩෙස්ප්‍රායර් එක ගෙනක හැම දෙයක්ම නොමිලේ තමයි මෙහෙන් කරන්නේ අපිට ප්‍රතිකාර.
Ultimately, these people are diabetic people, right? Here we have about now 55 diabetic patients. They are very young. Some of them they don't have the required height. Some of them they are menarche. That means you know that normally girls they should attend menarche about that means at the age of 10 to 12, 12 to 14 like that. But these people they are going towards the third decade of their life. Still they don't get this menarche, right? Like that, right? So they don't have their required sexual characteristics. That means gradually it destroys the child. So we need to remove this exocyane, right? The removing exocyane is one of the major managements in thalassaemic patients. So we use a special drug called desferrioxamine. We normally dissolve it and put it in a syringe, and like this you have to keep it, right? The drug is going, right? Slowly drug is going over 10 to 12 hours per day. That is a daily injection, 10 to 12 hours per day, sometimes weekly, monthly, for their lifetime. They have to take it to remove the iron. We had about 7 deaths. Those people, all the people are complicated people, right? Complicated patients. They had, some of them they had the dilated heart, some of them they had cirrhosis. Most of them are due to exocyane. If they have a proper blood transfusion, monthly transfusion, if they have excellent iron chelation, they can live a near normal life. People are coming to screen. They want to check their blood for thalassemia carrier status. Initially we check as whole blood count, MCV value more than 80, MCH value more than 27, right? And HB like more than 10, right? We can issue a green card. We consider them as normal, non-carriers. By that, like with doing HPLC, we can identify the thalassemia carriers, right? So thalassemia carriers will get a card called pink card. Green card holders, they can marry anyone. But if you get pink card, when you marry, you have to select a person who is a non-carrier. Sri Lanka, when we consider Sri Lankan population, the thalassemia carrier percentage is about 2 to 3%. Most number of thalassemia patients we found in Wayamba, that means northwestern, north central, and Ur. Now, this is the National Thalassemia Center. This is the only national center in Sri Lanka where most number of thalassemia patients you can find. There are 3 other regional centers. One is at Anuradhapura, other is at Badulla, the 4th center is at Ragama. At the moment, there are about 2,000 thalassemia patients all over the country. But in National Thalassemia Center, you can find about 775 patients at the moment. Most number of patients out of these 775 are thalassemia major patients. So the only message, it is very simple, very simple. That means if we can avoid, if we can prevent the marriage between 2 thalassemia carriers, we can prevent thalassemia disease in the country.